What's up guys, so I was just sitting with my teammate here at boot camp and we're trying to work out, is the right eye peak still a thing? Is it real? I know there's been a bunch of updates with CS where like your legs move differently now, so we were trying to discuss like, does it work? Is it a real thing? Now there's a lot of discussion like online still. I think no one's really made a specific video about it. Like, is it still a thing? Is it not a thing anymore? People saying all this different stuff. So me and my teammate at boot camp, we decided to get down to it and just hop in a server and work it out. Hey everyone, thought I'd quickly let you guys know I made a mini course alongside pro Latvian player Keen on the 7 qualities you must possess to be a star player and how to get them. The course covers many concepts that I haven't covered in my YouTube, and it gives specific practical advice, plus a direct line to me if you need any help about the concepts in the course. So go check that out in the description below. So what we ended up doing is just hopping on an Inferno server. We both have the exact same ping and everything. We're on a LAN setup, and we lined up on each side of the Inferno fountain because it's identical on both sides. We were thinking for a while of how to actually do this, and we ended up doing this. We both lined up in the exact middle of both sides, and then he's tapping to the right until he sees my body here.
Do you know?
See, he can see me.
You see me? Oh wait.
And on my screen, you can see on the left, cannot see anything.
Good bit.
So you can see like a good bit of me. Like if he was peeking here, he'd be able to see. We're at the exact same distance from the angle, so we know like in CS2, like and in CS and all CS games, when you're further away from the angle and they're close to the angle, you'll see them first because they're close to the angle. So you have a disadvantage when you're close to the angle. But we're at the exact same distance right now, and look, he can see me first. So then we switch to the left side. So he's peeking right onto left. The left guy can't see you, but the guy peeking right. So that kind of confirms that there is a bit of a right eye peek.
Back the other way.
But then he moves back the other way to the left. He can see my elbow, and I can see nothing. So on the left is me, on the right is him. So now let's look at that again.
Another way.
Peeks to the right here. Look how much he can see of me. But I can't see anything of him. So I thought it wasn't a thing in CS2 anymore, but it seems like it is a thing. If you right eye peek, you get some sort of an advantage. You can see the whole side of the guy first.
Because like, look where you hold your gun. You hold your gun up to your eye, but your camera's like kind of centered, I think.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, because you like lean to the right, and then I guess your camera must be in the middle of the eyes.
I'd say so. But it's mostly, I think the bigger things just there's more model, and then compared to just being an elbow. But it's mostly, I think the bigger things just there's more model, and then compared to just being an elbow.
So I think what Ethan's saying there is a perfect, like, it's like on the right you have more chunk coming out, and on your left there's like a tiny little elbow that doesn't stick out as much as your right. And the way the game works, like as you can see here, when he has a gun out, he's kind of leaning a bit to the right. But his head, like see the center of mass here, if you imagine there was a line down the middle here, is like more towards here, and the camera comes out of the eyes here. So it's like, if you're peeking left, you have a bit of a disadvantage than peeking right. So always try and go for right eye peaks when you can. So I hope this answered any questions. So write down in the comments if there's any ideas of how we could properly test this, like with numbers and that kind of thing, or if anyone's done this in the past, because we couldn't find any videos. But I feel like this shows pretty well what actually is a right eye peak and if it's actually usable in CS. And it is. Like whenever you're trying to peek, try and go for the right eye peaks. It seems you're usually, it's minuscule, you'll be able to see the person first. So if you guys feel stuck at all in CS, I have a coaching program, so just chuck me a message on Twitter or check out my website if you feel like you need some help implementing anything I talked about in this video. Thanks for watching guys, I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.